And let's keep it going right now. Let's welcome Ginger Goins, one of the Invisible Disabilities Advocate board members. Ginger, share with us now how IDA has impacted you and why you have decided to serve as part of IDA.
Oops, I think I need a taller mic. My name is Ginger Goins, and as an able-bodied person, I took that for granted. You see, I do care for my mom sometimes, and she's on oxygen. We park in a handicapped parking place, and I always consider myself lucky that I get to do my shopping while she's in the handicapped parking place. But I've seen people get out of the car that didn't look like they were handicapped, and my anger rose a little bit. I never said anything to them, but if you talk to someone who has an invisible disability, you'll find that people often will say something to them. And it hurts. It hurts them a lot. So I became involved with Invisible Disabilities Advocate because of friendship with Sherry and Wayne. We even went to Disney World with them one year. My eyes were opened as an able-bodied person to a whole side of the society that I did not know existed. People who look good. And I read the book, and it really opened my eyes. And each of you have a copy of that book. As soon as I could, I sent it to somebody else whose husband read it. And he thought, this is really something, because it explains something. He'd been married for 40 years to this lady. She'd many times told him about some of her problems, but he didn't really see it until he read that book. There's something that's captured in that book that tells people how a person feels when they look good on the outside and they're hurting on the inside. When I started to realize that things that I take for granted every day, going into a store and not being concerned about the fact that all the clothes smell. And a lot of people with invisible disabilities can't go in the store, can't shop for themselves. And if they buy something, they have to hang it out on the line for 2, 3, 4, 5 days until some of those smells disappear. They have to wash it and fragrance-free forever to get rid of some of those things. Children who can't go out and play, like Wayne mentioned. Spouses that get divorced because their spouse becomes ill. And Wayne gave the statistic of how many women get divorced by their husbands when they become ill, but he didn't share with you the one that if the man becomes ill with an invisible disability, Wayne, how many of those? 20%. 20% get abandoned by their wives. As an able-bodied person, I have a duty and an honor to help take care of those other people. See, I live in a busy world too. I run my own businesses, more than one. I have children, grandchildren, and all their problems that come with that. But the thing is that if I can't serve in hours and time, I need to serve with my wallet. And we are in a very, very difficult time right now. If it's difficult for us, you can be darn sure it's difficult for them. Their medical plans are going to be reduced, their co-pays are going to go up. And they use that medicine, that medical need all the time. And I might only go for a mammogram once a year. So I need to step up to the plate. And that's why I asked if I could speak tonight, because there for the grace of God go I never know what's going to go around the corner, what's coming to my way. At my age, it could be anything. But I recognize that there are people right now that are suffering every single day. Sherry's told me that getting up for her is like getting up with a 3-day flu every single hour. And I need to step up to the plate for that. So I dedicate some time, could be more, I'm guilty. Some funds, could be more, I'm guilty. But mostly a heart. Because when we give our hearts to these people, we actually grow because of it. And I guess that's all I really wanted to say. Thank you.